This is my passion. This is Ike's Outdoors. Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own bow stand. This is made out of PVC. We're going to go step by step. I'm going to break this thing down. It's not glued together yet, and I'm going to show you how I've made it to this point. Now I'm going to make some future videos. I'm also going to add a T in the middle here, and I'm going to put some arrow holders in here, some cup holders, a paper tuning rack, which I've already got set up for. So this is just the first step in this, and this is going to make you a nice lightweight portable bow stand that you can take with you. You can put on your range, and you can hang your bows on it, and it's nice and stable, and it ain't going to cost you a lot of money. You can really customize it the way you want to. Okay, so I've got everything that we're going to need right here, and I'm going to lay this all out for you before we get started. What you're going to need is you're going to need about 15 feet of 3/4 inch PVC. This stuff comes in 5-foot lengths, so don't go down and get you 3 lengths of 3/4 inch PVC. You're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 90-degree elbows. You're going to need 2 T's, or 2 four-way T's, I should say, is what, instead of just T's. You're going to need 2 3-way T's. You're going to need 2 45-degree elbows and your 15-foot of pipe, and that's going to be just about it. So the first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to just squat down, is I went ahead and cut my pieces, figured out what my dimensions were. You can make the dimensions whatever you want need to be. This piece here is about 17¼ inches wide, and when I put my 90s on here, what this is going to do is it's going to make it about 16 inches wide. So I add about 1¼ inch for my 90s. So to make my base, I take my piece here that's 17¼ and I put 2 90s on it, and I've got that side. Another piece that's 17 inches and a quarter, put a 90 on each corner of it, and I've got my other side. Now for my middle, I went ahead and cut 4 pieces, and these 4 pieces are at 11½, and these pieces are going to be going into this T just like this. So we're going to take our 11½ incher and put in that T, another 11½ incher and put in that T, and we're going to put it in right there. So as you can see, this is the beginning of our base. We're going to take a couple more 11½ inchers and our T, another T here. Wish this table was a little bit more solid, not so wobbly. So get that all together, and for you guys, add some glue and some cleaner while you're doing this, unless you want to be able to take it down. I'm not going to glue mine together. If you want it to be glued together, this is the time to glue it together. I'm also going to take this apart later, and I'm going to add some foam to it, and I'm also going to add some paint to it. I'm going to be painting these pieces and these joints. So for right now, I'm not going to glue anything. So we have our base built. Next thing we're going to do is I've got 2 pieces here that are 3 foot tall. I'm going to take these 2 pieces that are 3 foot tall, I'm going to put them right there into my T's, just like that. These are going to form my upright. All I've used so far on this is tape measure, marker, and a handsaw. Okay, so we got our base built, and we got our uprights in there. Now, at this point, I'm going to take these 4 ways here, and I'm going to put right on top of each one of these. I'm going to take another 17¼ inch piece and use for a cross member. I'm going to put right there, and I'm basically going to make it, just kind of twist it until everything sets good and sets flat, and I'm going to push everything in there nice and good. Now I've got a couple pieces of these are about 3 inches. I'm going to slide right here in the corner of this T, right here in the corner of this T. 45. Take my 45 and put there, 45 and put there, and my bow hanger is complete. Now as you can see, this is a double bow hanger. What I'm going to do from here is I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to cut a T in here, and I'm going to put a cross member in there, and I'm going to come out with some kind of something that'll reduce maybe 1.5 or 2 inch pipe down to this 3/4, and I'm going to put a 45, and I'm going to have 2 tubes 45'd out right here. They're going to have my arrow stands in here. So I'll be able to put my bow right on here, I'll be able to put my arrows right in here, and I'll have me a nice portable little system. Now, one of the reasons I added these T's up here instead of having an elbow up here is so I could actually add a paper tuner. I'm gonna drop this back right here. So I can actually take this stand, if I want to paper tune my bow. I built basically just a square, and this is off of my old paper tuner, and as you can tell, it's been pretty much destroyed. So basically I built a square that had the same width as my base and the same width as between these two T's, and they've got a T in the corner, and I put a section of pipe in there about 3 inches tall, and I could slide that right down on there, and now I can use this to paper tune my bow. So tons of different options that you can do to this thing. This thing's far from done. I've got some additions I'm going to make to it, some customization I'm going to do on it, and that's, you know, there's a infinite possibility of things you can do with PVC, and it's really cool seeing what you can come up with. So this is my bow rack. This is at the very beginning stages of it, and there's a lot more that you can do to it. Dimensions don't really matter. This is just a quick rundown of how I built mine. I would love to see what you guys do with yours, see what kind of little things you add to yours, because I'm sure when I'm done with mine, it's going to have a place for me to put down my beer, it's going to have a place for me to put my arrows, it's going to have all kinds of cool little deals. I may even build me a little table in the middle of it to put my tools on, my Allen wrenches and stuff like that. So this is the base model, and from here on out I'm just going to start making it better and making it better. So for more product reviews, how-to videos, you can check out our website, ikesoutdoors.com. And if you got any of these that you built yourself, or when you build one, if you built it off of my ideas, I'd love to see some pictures, suggestions. Just love to see what you guys are doing for your bow racks and what you're making out of PVC to have around your shop. So you can email me at ikesoutdoors@yahoo.com. Love to hear from you guys and love to see what you guys are making. Appreciate you guys watching.